Hello everyone and welcome to Tipsy, where we actually provide you with top predictions based on a lot of criterias. And you may actually wish to know how we actually get these predictions. Of course, we are now using our own best AI intelligent tool that actually analyzes matches based on a lot of criterias. After which we manually make these picks and go further to use third-party sites such as SofaScore and Bet Explorer to make sure that we check for the form of the team, the home and away performance of that team, as well as top scorers. And if this actually meets our need, then we actually come to share them with you. We can therefore say these predictions are over 90% accurate, and you can actually make your bet picks and analyze and include in your bet slip. Therefore, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for new post notifications and updates. So this is actually what we have for you today. Today, we actually have 9 matches to share with you, and you can as well check our hand-picked 2+ odds from the website link below this video description. So in our today's list, the first match which we are about to share with you is actually in the Croatia Cup. Here, if we look, it's actually a match between Mladost playing versus Club Hajduk Split. Here, if we look at the standings from the performances of both teams, we are going to see that the away team is actually better than the home team. If we scroll right down to almost the bottom here, we are going to see the performance rate of Hajduk Split as compared to its opponent. Since there are no standing table to actually check their league, the positions, as it's a cup, we can actually look for the head-to-head between these two. Since the head-to-head was very far way back, we can't conclude on this, but based on our background check, we can actually predict that Hajduk Split has a better performance rate as compared to the home team. So here, of course, we are actually expecting Hajduk Split to actually beat the home team here, and also we are expecting the fact that an over 1.5 goal might also occur in this match as full time. The next in our list is actually in the England Professional Developmental League. It's actually an under 23. It's actually a match between Bristol City Football playing versus Watford Football Club. So here, if we look at the standing, is actually an under 21. If we actually look here from the standing, we are going to see that Bristol City under 21 is actually the first position here in its own table. You can see that in this group, Bristol City is actually the first. They have actually played 13 games, scoring 27 goals and conceding 11, as compared to its opponent Watford, that is actually the last in this table, having played 11 games, scoring 5 goals and conceding 33. This time, if we look at the form of these two, we are going to see that Bristol City still have a better form as compared to its opponent. If we now try to check the performance rate of Bristol City, you can see that most of the time they have a good standings performance as compared to its opponent that has almost lost every match. And again, now if we look at the head-to-head, though we have known that from the performance rate of Bristol City, we can predict that Bristol City coming home is going to take that home chances to make sure that it beats Watford City. Or you can give it a shifty chance as a prediction in this game. The next in our list is actually in the Turkish Cup. It's actually a match between Adana Demirspor playing versus Nazilli Belediyespor. Here, if we look at the standing, we are going to see that we have no standing table since it is a cup, but according to our background check, the home team has a better performance rate as compared to the away team. This time, if we try to scroll down and look for the head-to-head between these two to compare the two, let's go now to the bottom and try to look for the head-to-head if there exists any. This time, if we try to check the head-to-head here, we are going to see that we have none. But from the performance rate, we can still conclude based on the fact that we have no league table here. But based on our background check, we can tell you that the home team has a better performance rate as compared to the away team. So of course, we are actually expecting it to beat the away team here And also we are expecting that an over 1.5 goal might likely be possible in this game as well. The next in our list is actually in the Italy Serie A. It's actually a match between Napoli playing versus Empoli. So of course here we will look at Calcio, Napoli Calcio. Let's try to check from the standing table here and compare both teams based on the performances of both home and away. So let's give it a very little wait while this page loads so that we can check. Okay, so here we have the standing table being displayed to us. We can see that Napoli actually is the first in this league, in this table here, having the best standing, having played 13 games, scoring 32 goals and conceding 10, as compared to its opponent Empoli that has played 13, scoring 10 goals and conceding 17. This time, if we look at the form between these two, we are going to see that Napoli has the best form, having played 5 matches, scoring 14 goals and conceding 4, as compared to its opponent that has played 5, scoring 3 and conceding 7. This time, if we look at the performance rate of Napoli, they are really very good as compared to its opponent Empoli. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, we are going to see that they have actually met once this year. We have Napoli played away and Empoli played home. So it actually ended as 5 goals. That's an over 1.5 as well as an over 2.5, as well as an over 3.5 and even 4.5 and 5.5. So this time we are going to make sure that we stand on the best low risk choice by making sure that we go for 2 options here, or 3 options. The first is the fact that Napoli to beat Empoli since it's coming home, and the second is an over 1.5 goal, and the third is an over 2.5 goals to actually occur in this game as the possibilities. The next in our list is actually in the Turkish Cup. It's actually a match between Galatasaray playing versus Ofspor. This time, if we look, we have no standing table here since it's a cup. So, but we are actually going to go right at the bottom of this here and try to see if we have any head-to-head between these two. So, though we have no head-to-head, but based on our background check, we can tell you that Galatasaray has a better performance rate as compared to Ofspor. So, we're actually expecting Galatasaray to beat Ofspor. One over 1.5 goal here is a very good possibility to actually occur. The next in our list is actually in the Germany Bundesliga. Bundesliga is actually a match between Bayern Munich playing versus Bremen Bonn. Here, if we look at the standing, we are going to see that Bayern Munich here has the best stance, having played 13 games, scoring 41 goals and conceding 12, as compared to its opponent that has played 13, scoring 23 goals and conceding 19. Now, this time, if we look at the form between these two, we are still going to conclude that Bayern Munich has a better form based on the standing, having played 5 matches, scoring 18 goals and conceding 6, as compared to Werder Bremen that has played 5, scoring 5 goals and conceding 6. Now, if we look at the performance rate of Bayern Munich, they are really good as compared to Werder Bremen. But also, Werder Bremen is also good. This time, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, they actually met most recently in 2021, where we recorded an over 1.5 goals as well as an over 2.5 goals. So this time again, of course, Bayern Munich has a very better form, and Bremen too is also good in form. So this time we are expecting an over 1.5 goal here to actually occur as one of the possibility. Bayern Munich to win as the next possibility, and whereas we can also expect that an over 2.5 goal might occur in this game. The next match in our list is actually in the Portugal. Taça de Portugal. So we have CD Mafra to play versus Football Club de Porto. Here, if we look at the standings, we have that since it's actually a cup, we don't have a particular standing table. But of course, if we go right down to see the head-to-head between these two, if they have actually met, even if we have known, we are going to, okay, we have known here, but based on our background check, we can tell you that Porto has a better performance rate. So if we go back right to the top here, we are going to see Porto here, of course, is playing away, but of course, it's still having a more performance rate as compared to CD Mafra based on our background check. So we are actually expecting Porto to beat Mafra as the best possibility in this match. The next in our list is actually in the Northern Ireland Premiership. It's actually a match between Lane FC playing versus Dungannon Swift. It's actually Northern Ireland NIFL Premiership. This time, if we look at the standings, let's try to check from the table. This is the table here. We are going to see that Lane actually has the second best stand, having played 12 games, scoring 24 goals and conceding 9, as compared to its opponent Dungannon Swift that have actually played 13, scoring 7 and conceding up to 33. This time, if we look at the form between these two, we are going to see that Lane has a better form, played 5 matches, scoring 14 goals and conceding 7, as compared to its opponent that has also played 5 but scoring only 2 goals and conceding up to 14. This time you can see the performance rate of Lane, they are better as compared to Dungannon. So if we now look the head-to-head, we are going to see that they have actually met twice, this same here. All the time, most of the time, you can see that Lane, most recent, actually played away and beat Dungannon. This time, Lane is coming home, having even more better form. We are expecting it to beat Dungannon Swift as one of the best possibility here, as well as we are also expecting the fact that an over 1.5 goal might also occur in this match as the other possibility. The next in our list is actually in the England Cup. It's actually the England EFL Cup. It's actually a match between Leicester City playing versus Newport County. We don't have any table here, but based on our background check, we can tell you that Leicester City has a better performance rate. This time, if we have any head-to-head between these two teams, yes, of course, but it was far way back that Newport played home and beat Leicester 2-1. But this time, of course, Leicester City is actually coming home, and we are expecting it, based on its better form, based on our background check, we are expecting it to beat Newport County here in this match as the best possibility. So you can as well check our handpicked 2+ odds from the website link below this video description. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for new post notifications and updates, and see you again in our next episode. Bye bye.
And now I know my heart is a ghost town.